Today in the Lodge kitchen I'm going to make some smoked mackerel pate. This is a very quick and easy recipe to do, and I'm using the fabulous Justin Style Smokehouse's smoked mackerel. Very simple. All you need for this pate are so a pack of smoked mackerel like this, and some yoghurt, dill and lemon juice. That's all you need, and a bit of salt and pepper. So all you have to do is just take away the skin from the back of the smoked mackerel, flake it into a bowl, and then add your yoghurt, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and that's it, and just mash it all up. If you don't like dill, you don't have to add that in. You can add some parsley if you want. You could make it a little bit oriental, and instead of lemon juice you could add coriander and lime, and perhaps a little bit of chilli as well, which always goes well with fish too. So all we need to do is just break that up, just mash it slightly with a fork, and then we're just going to add 3 tablespoons of this yoghurt. This is homemade yoghurt, which I'm making, so just keep it going from week to week. Very easy to do in a Thermomix, or if you've got a food thermometer you can do it easily as well. And then I'm going to add, as I say, just a little bit of chopped dill. So I'm just going to wash my hands quickly, a little bit fishy, so I'll just wash those and then we'll chop up the rest. With clean hands now, I'm just going to chop up this dill. Half of it I'm going to put into another bowl, so I'm going to make some sweet and sour cucumber to go with the smoked mackerel. So just finely chop that in chopped stalks and all. You don't need to get rid of the stalks because they have flavour as well, unless they're absolutely massive and really thick. Don't get rid of them. So put that in another bowl and that half into there, and then add some lemon juice. We'll start off with half juice of a lemon, because remember your yoghurt's a little bit on the sour side too, so shouldn't need too much lemon. Pop that in. These are brilliant lemon squeezers that you can get online, I think. A little bit of pepper. Don't really need any salt in there because the smoked fish is always a bit salty anyway. And that's it, that's your pate. It's really a sort of mash rather than a pate, but pate sounds good. And just have a little taste just to make sure that it's lemon enough, which it is. That's great. We'll pile that into one of these little bowls, and then that is ready to serve with the cucumber. Just get all of that in there. This goes really well as well, of course, with sourdough bread, which we're making rather a lot of at the moment. So we'll pop that in. I'll just give my hands another little bit of a wipe, and I'll just chop up this piece of cucumber. Then just going to chop up this cucumber. I've got half a cucumber. If you prefer cucumber without skin, if you find it difficult to digest, just chop that off. But I always take the seeds out of the middle, and it stops this from going too watery. I'm going to add a little bit of, I've got cider vinegar and sugar to go in it as well. So that wants to be a liquid, not really the cucumber liquid. So just cut each quarter into 2 again. And then I'm just going to chop that really quickly and pop that in the bowl as well. Now this goes really well with all sorts of seafood, just with plain smoked salmon on its own, with Justin's lovely hot smoked salmon too. Goes really well with that. And then into there, a tablespoon of caster sugar, tablespoon of, which I can't open, just get the top off, of cider vinegar. There we go. Not strong enough this morning. Cider vinegar, white wine vinegar, whichever you like. You can use sherry vinegar, which is really nice too. A good grating of salt and pepper. Then we'll give that a stir, mix that together, and that is quick and simple as that, your sweet and sour cucumber. And then we'll pile some of that into this bowl too. In there. This, I can just eat a whole bowl full of this on its own. It's so delicious. And then we'll just slice some slices of sourdough, and there's your lunch. Let's give it a little decoration. Let's pop a bit of dill on the top of that. So we've got our loaf of sourdough bread on the go, wrapped up in bumble wrap, which keeps it nice and just stops it from going dry, essentially. It keeps it really well. A couple of slices of that, and that is a delicious lunch ready to go. Some butter as well.